I want to introduce you to one of my college friends named Roscoe. No, Roscoe was not a boy from the South or a girl from the Midwest. Roscoe was actually a green Acura Legend. He belonged to one of my good friends, and every now and then when we would run to McDonald's or Taco Bell or Walmart or Target, I would hop in to Roscoe. Now, I want to be clear in painting this picture that Roscoe was not a brand new car fresh off of the lot. It wasn't a 2009 that was purchased at the end of 2008. Roscoe was holding on for dear life. I mean, Roscoe had rust holes in the bottom of the vehicle. The fabric of the ceiling had detached and it hung, and if you were tall enough, it would hit the top of your head. Roscoe's window no longer worked with the power button. You had to use an old butter knife to engage the button so that the window would go down. And don't ask my friend how fast they were going or slow they were going, because Roscoe's speedometer had stopped working. And perhaps the worst thing for me is the AC system didn't work. Sometimes Roscoe would blow out cool air in the winter and blow out hot air in the summer. But despite all of Roscoe's hang-ups and hiccups, my friend drove Roscoe like Roscoe was the best thing on four wheels. I mean, I would tease my friend and rib my friend and joke with my friend just to let them know that I thought it was quite interesting that they lavished such affection on Roscoe. One day I got into the car and I kind of put all jokes aside and asked a very serious question. I don't know if they believed I was serious at the time, but I really was. I said, listen, friend, you got to tell me, why do you love Roscoe so much, with all that is wrong about Roscoe, with all that is off about Roscoe, with everything that makes Roscoe seem like it would be more appropriately placed in the nearest junkyard and have people come and pick up its spare parts? Why is it that you ride around in Roscoe like you do? My friend paused, smiled, and looked at me and said, Richard, I don't love Roscoe because it has no problems. In fact, I'm very well aware that on any given day, Roscoe could give out on me. But the reason why I drive in Roscoe with a sense of pride, and the reason why I love Roscoe, is simply because Roscoe's mine. I'll never forget that moment, because it impressed my heart in a way that sticks with me to this day. Roscoe's mine. Have you ever felt as though you were not worthy of love, that you had lost all attraction for anyone's attention? Have you ever felt like your life could no longer be a magnet to not only the goodness of God, but the community of others? Sometimes we feel like Roscoe. There's more wrong than there is right. There's more off than there is on. There's more that would cause people to reject me than to accept me. Maybe you feel like that right now. And if that's the case, I want you to just listen a little longer and lean in a little closer and hear these words. You are dearly loved. Deeper than you can know, higher than you can see, wider than you can comprehend, you are loved. This love is something that you did not create, but it's a love that extended to you from the great intentionality of God's heart. 1 John chapter 4 says it this way: we love God because He first loved us. And I want you to know that the love of God does not decline or decrease or diminish in its strength because of all that's wrong with us. In fact, God loves us today because we are His. God loves you today because you are His. And I want you to walk through this day with a sense of conviction that I am loved, I am chosen, I am wanted and valued because I'm God's. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.